Welcome back. There was a time when job seekers went door to door asking for work. But now when the position vacant sign goes up, instead of being swamped by applicants, bosses are often swept away by a tide of disappointment. Georgia Main has met a couple desperately seeking staff. They're offering jobs with good pay and prospects, but they can't find any willing workers.
We just would like some people who are interested in working and have a good work ethic.
Generation Y certainly are picky.
I think we're pretty used to having an easy ride.
Generation Y has had plenty of bad press, labelled as lazy, demanding and unprofessional.
We had 7 girls scheduled to come to interviews, and out of that 7 only 2 actually arrived.
Leanne and Dave Jones have proudly built up their busy beauty salon over the last 10 years.
Got a 5 or a 5:15.
Now there's too many clients and not enough staff. A simple enough problem to fix, you'd think.
We're looking for 3 therapists. Even if somebody doesn't have experience, we're willing to take them on board.
5 didn't arrive and there was no sorry phone call, there was no I'm not coming. So, you know, we were sitting here for sort of big gaps of time, twiddling our thumbs and thinking, where are these people? We've got an ad in Seek, and we've also employed the services of a recruitment agency that's specific to the beauty industry. We've got an ad at the front on the A-frame, and we've got an ad on our own website.
Potentially seen by thousands of job seekers. They've had applications, but
there was another half a dozen girls who I tried to contact via email, via phone and via SMS and got no response back.
I think it shows a lack of respect as well. When I was young, if I had have done that, I mean, my mother would have definitely said something to me if I hadn't have just shown up for an interview or bothered to call and say that I had a change of mind.
We do hear a lot of stories like that where Generation Y don't return the calls, or they don't show up on time to the interview, or they answer their phone in the middle of an interview. I guess in many ways there's an etiquette that they need to learn, and that's just not acceptable, of course, professionally today.
Social researcher Mark McCrindle.
But at the same time, they know that there are more jobs than there are people. They've got a lot of options. Your average Australian stays 4 years per job. We found with Generation Y it's closer to 2 years per job, although many of them are moving on after just 6 months.
The pay's okay? Yeah, the pay's fine.
Great. They get sales targets and we build incentives into their pay that way as well. So, and we offer ongoing training.
It is very frustrating when we're told that, you know, there's not enough work out there.
There are 320,000 Gen Ys who are currently unemployed but are looking for work. That's an unemployment rate of 9% for this age group, far higher than the national rate of 5.6%.
Everyone has a quick to blame Gen Y. They're more difficult, they're harder to manage, they don't do what they're meant to do. But I suppose the biggest issue is actually understanding the generation, understanding what they're about, what they stand for, and then using that as a strength of the business.
According to Leigh Rowbottom from recruitment company Morgan Consulting, the youngest of our workforce don't deserve the bad rap.
Everyone talks about our people are the biggest asset, which is true, and if you can't sort of harness that to complete Gen Y, you're missing out on a massive talent pool out there. You're missing out on people who are driven, people who are passionate, and people want to succeed a lot faster.
The technology skills Generation Y bring to the workplace are excellent. They're the first generation to use this social networking technology from the youngest age. They live with a mobile phone in their hand. It's excellent, and they can use it well.
I'll admit I will text in sick, but on the same part, my employer has no problem with it.
I think the work ethic's different.
Each year we have 6,000 new jobs across Australia, and we're constantly on the lookout for new people.
McDonald's is the nation's largest employer of young people. Store manager Adam Kelly.
We invest over $40 million a year in training. We have a range of staff functions and a lot of in-store competitions and that type of thing that this generation seem to absolutely love.
The workforce is all changing, all the working places are changing more than the people, so you know, it's not so stable anymore.
Get with it, because I'm pretty sure that when the generation before them, they had to do the same thing.
I don't think they're lazy. I think they're different to the older generations, but they've got their own skills that they've got to offer any organisation. Whatever
we're doing now is not working. Apply for a job with us, please.
That's Georgia Main there, and if you are interested in working for Dave and Leanne, they would be interested in talking to you. The details will be on our website. And if you've ever thought about being your own boss, stick with us. Coming up, we'll show you the best ways of going into business.
We offer a turnkey solution to get you up and running.
Being your own boss. Is it a gamble?
There are some crooks in the industry.
Or a sure bet?
There are franchises that are more likely to do well.